Right now, we are gonna talk about traveling. I think we can agree on that traveling is just the best thing to do, and there are so many different aspects about it which are so incredibly valuable. To name just a few: leaving your comfort zone, exploring different cultures and cultural habits, getting the chance to see and experience different environments like the jungle, seemingly strange places like a slum, which afterwards, when you went there, you probably think a little bit different about some aspects. Basically everything about traveling is new and exciting. And yet people so often say, "Oh, I'm too scared to go there. Oh no, I don't want to go there by myself. It's too complicated," so on, so on. Also, we get flooded with all those super amazing travel pictures all over social media every day. And in my opinion, that can get a little bit discouraging from time to time, because overall, it gives a pretty superficial, bad view about traveling itself, since it's often just shown like hunting the best Insta spot after Insta spot. I already found myself in this kind of superficial attitude towards traveling, and that's why I think it's so important to dig a little bit deeper and really re-evaluate what traveling is about and why you should travel. So that's also why I have this motivation now to make this video and to share with you my personal most valuable reasons about traveling.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard.
And how it's gonna change your life and how it changed mine. I think we all have been there. A situation in our life where we just don't feel happy and not comfortable where we are, and also maybe kind of stuck and not motivated. I think you can relate what I'm talking about. So this happened the first time to me when I was just 16 years old. I was in a really bad position, not happy in my life. Some people just call it puberty and teenage years. It's never easy, but anyways, I felt really bad and really lonely. One day, my dad came up to me and asked me, "Hey son, maybe you should just go to France for a little while. Live with another family, go to another school, find new friends, just change something, and if you don't like it, you just come back." To wrap it up, during my few months in France, I was really able to change from a totally lost teenager personality towards a happy, grown-up version of myself, which then eventually set the path towards better grades in school, or actually going to school in the first place, and improving the relationship to my family and to my friends, and most important, to really get a good relationship to myself and really starting, okay, hey, I'm Michy and I'm gonna stay with me the rest of my life, and this really needs to work out, otherwise I'm in trouble and I wanna be a happy person. So first of all, maybe I need to accept myself, love myself, and all of this stuff. Awesome side effects: I became fluent in French, and also super incredible, my host family there really became my second family. Anyways, these few months in France changed everything for me personally, and now I want to share 6 key factors with you why traveling is so important and why everybody should do it at least once in life. First of all, the constant need to adjust. When you're traveling and when you're in a new environment, you constantly need to adapt to this new environment. So if you go to the supermarket, then there are probably different prices. Or if you want to date a woman or a man, whatever, which is from another culture, you really, maybe don't know exactly how it works, so you need to figure it out and to learn about it. So basically everything you do is new, and you need to adjust that you can fit into this new environment and this new system. And maybe it gives you the space to, hey, what am I doing in my daily routine, in my day-to-day life? So is there everything cool, or maybe can I also adjust something there? I think you get the point where I want to go, and I think this is incredibly valuable. The second reason is leaving your comfort zone. And don't get me wrong, if you need to adjust, this is also somehow leaving your comfort zone, but it's not exactly what I mean. So let me define. First of all, you need to have the headspace, okay? You need to think about it. Okay, maybe I want to go to, let's say, Costa Rica for 6 weeks on a backpacking trip. This already is kind of, hey, Costa Rica, South America, Spanish, where am I going to stay? And all those things. And this is already kind of a step definitely out of your regular comfort zone. Thinking itself is just definitely out of the box. And if you just have one pair of shoes, maybe not a shower at all, or just a river, or no toilet, I don't know, like leaving this having a house and a flat kind of comfort zone is so big. And if you're traveling or backpacking or whatever you do, then you have to leave that comfort zone, and when you come back home, you can actually also really appreciate what you actually get and what you have, because it's so easy to just forget how privileged we are and how cool it is to have all those facilities. So traveling just helps so much to leave the comfort zone, and on the other hand also appreciate the comfort zone, if you know what I mean. Okay, let's go on to the next reason. Third reason, I already mentioned it, learning a new language, which basically opens the world for a whole new culture or many cultures. If you speak Spanish, for example, you can basically communicate with everybody in Latin America, also with the Brazilians, that's kind of okay, even though they speak Portuguese. It's so incredibly cool to being able to go to so many different countries and to really dive into so many different cultures. And just because I speak another language, I mean, it's not rocket science, it's just Spanish, and it opens up so much. And also English now, I mean, English is not my mother tongue, that's also why I make so many mistakes, and why it's sometimes so hard to do these videos and to just speak and, you know, like to really get into a flow. But it helps me so much because I can just share my thoughts and my feelings and my experiences with just a wider amount of people, potentially, because my YouTube channel is not the biggest yet. Anyways, it just helps me to connect with another culture, and it just makes my own little world bigger. And generally, just being able to talk several languages is the most coolest thing in the world, and everybody should do it. I can highly recommend it. Fourth thing I want to talk about is so many first times. Okay, if you're traveling, basically everything is a first time, which is incredible. I mean, how often do you do stuff for the first time when you just do your daily work or job or go to school or whatever? Probably not so much. And when you're traveling, you can experience so many first times, like first dish, for example, here in Colombia, bandeja paisa ou salchipapas. Absolutely incredible. I was blown away how good this is, and I mean, salchipapas, come on, it's just the most amazing street food ever. I really enjoy it. Or first Spanish word, first French word, first kiss with a Brazilian lady, or I don't know, whatever it is, it's so many first times. And don't get me wrong, there are also a lot of first times when you're just, you know, live somewhere and have your daily life and everything. Also here, for myself, here are so many first times. For example, first time that I live at a place where it's never silent. That's incredible. During the day here, like 3 constructions around the flat, then there are 100 chicken around the flat. Everybody's listening to music. Also, I have to, I mean, probably you hear it in the background a little bit. I will do my best to edit the audio that it's kind of the most comfortable. But anyways, it's never quiet here. And it drives me crazy. It's a first time, but anyways, I have to adjust, have to get out of my comfort zone, I have to record this video anyways. So again, it's helping me to just relax and take it how it is. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. So many first times, absolutely incredible chance. The fifth reason I want to talk about is the growth potential. Traveling opens up the opportunity, or so many opportunities, to grow personally and on so many characteristic levels. I mean, the first four reasons which I just spoke about kind of lead to this growth, because when you always have to adjust, always have to leave your comfort zone, and when you have so many first times and everything, this is basically the possibility or the ground where you can build personal development on. And traveling just combines so many different things, and this just by itself makes you grow as a character and as a human being, I think. And by learning to appreciate what you have even more. And I think traveling just even unconsciously, and when you're conscious about it even more, has all those aspects, and you can just grow anyways. You have to, because it's impossible to not grow personally. And I think traveling is probably the only thing where you have all of this combined and so strongly connected to yourself and to what you do and experience. I think this growth potential is just not so, let's say, common in conversations, or people tell you, hey, yeah, you should go on a trip, it's gonna be good for you. Okay, but why is it actually gonna be good for you and it's gonna help you and so on? I think, at least for me, this is kind of important, or it would have been important if I, for example, would have been approached by my dad back then differently. I truly believe that traveling gives so much potential to grow as a person and as a human being. My last reason why traveling is an absolute game changer is you can just win. Okay, I mean, maybe you will have a bad experience, or you will get robbed or lose your cell phone, whatever. But anyways, at the end of your trip, whatever you do, if you go to London, to Paris, to Nicaragua, to Costa Rica, or to Colombia, you will have lots of new impressions. You left your comfort zone so many times. You had the chance to get to meet so many new people, learn a new language, maybe fall in love, whatever it is, you can just basically win. It's just easy. When you go into something unknown, you will always get something out of it. And I'm pretty sure it's more than you're gonna lose or like bad experience. For me, traveling is kind of my safe space, the way to embrace life and being young and in the moment and have all these possibilities. And it also shows me, hey, there's so much out there. There's so much knowledge and so much different situations, and there's just so much stuff to do and to see. Just go and explore it. It's good. Also, it helps me a lot on reflecting my little Michy world up here and how Western society framed my thinking about prejudice, unreasonable judgment, and fear. There's so much fear out there. I mean, I'm most of the times traveling to South America or to Africa so far. And I just experienced it so much that people were just asking me, hey, and isn't it super dangerous there? And then even locals from Latin American countries, when I tell them, hey, I will go to a favela in Rio de Janeiro because I want to see what's up there. They're like, no, never go there, and it's so dangerous. And you know, this fear-based thinking about unknown situations in general, and especially when it comes to traveling South America and Africa, is something which I absolutely don't like. And sometimes I even catch myself thinking like that still, even after going to South America and Africa since 7 years now. I still catch myself, hey, is this dangerous, when I actually should know better. So traveling for me really helps to overcome this fear-based thinking and this unrealistic prejudice, which is just not cool at all. I really don't like thinking like that and being like that, and traveling helps me a lot to overcome it, which is awesome. My last thing which I really want to point out is that it's so important that you build your own opinion about a foreign country, and that you will never let the term some fear-based thinking and media and everything about a country or a culture or whatever. Just find it out by yourself, or really ask people who actually went there, because there will always come a point in your life when you let somebody or something determine your own point of view. It will hold you back and you will suffer from it. I'm pretty sure about it. So yeah, just go out there and explore for yourself. Let me know in the comments below why traveling could be a life changer for you and what your experiences were with traveling. The good ones, the bad ones, doesn't matter. Hit the like button, that's very important. If you like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would help me a lot and I would appreciate it a lot. Guys, as always, see you in the next one. Ciao.